Hello, everyone. This is Tony Moore, also known as the Boss Builder. For those of you who do not know me, I am based in the Philadelphia area. I'm an attorney. I've been an attorney for almost 18 years. I pretty much work in the nonprofit sector, the small business sector, intellectual property. I used to do family law. I do not embrace that, but I know enough to help people to understand and appreciate that they have what it takes to be great. I also do a lot of probate because for bosses, you build businesses, and when you build businesses, you also have to appreciate what else could happen just in case. But today, I just wanted to talk to you about the Build a Boss workshop, and the Build a Boss workshop is to help people understand and appreciate that they have what it takes to be great. They just have to implement this, the information, the knowledge, the information, their brilliance inside of them to just repackage that information and to produce something greater than they've ever seen before. Are you producing the thing that you've always hoped for and dreamed of? Are you producing that type of business, that life where people just want pieces of you and they can't get enough of you? If you are, great. If you know someone who isn't where you are and you just don't have time for them, tell them about this Build a Boss workshop, because this is really going to help at the introductory level. And at the introductory level, knowledge is power, but when it comes to law, you're responsible for what you know and what you don't know. And so I'm going to just try to break down some information with regards to manifesting your best business, elevating your business, and also protecting your assets. Are your assets protected? Because the worst thing in the world is to start a business that no one believes in. People always ask you, well, what you doing this? Why you think you need to do this or whatever? No one follows you. No one really supports you. You figure it out because everything is figure outable. And then when you get up to a certain celebrity level, people want to cut and paste you and take you and ignore you and not validate the brilliance inside of you and just take pieces of you. So when I ask you if your assets are protected, I'm not just talking about the IRS, but your documents. Do you have the copyright that's protected? Is the trademark, is your sayings trademark, or are you just slapping a TM sign? Because that TM sign is only going to help you out in your zip code in your state, but it's not going to help you out worldwide. And when we're creating the businesses of our dreams, we don't necessarily want to limit ourselves to our zip code. Do you want to limit yourself to your zip code? Because you are the light who are meant to shine greater than you've ever shined before. And light can't be captured. It can't be limited. It can't be relegated. So, when you step up and step out and you shine through, you want all of your assets to be protected. And if you're not protected, then this workshop is also for you. So it's a 2-hour workshop. We're going to cover the beginnings with regards to the business entities. We're going to cover some rules and regulations that you need to know about. We'll talk about some agreements that you should have already implemented, especially if you're in business. And if you're thinking about business, at least, you can start out right, build a better foundation. We're going to talk about some need to knows, because as we all know, with law and with business, it's facts and circumstances. You can't just cut and paste and then say, where's my money at? Because you're building a business. And to build a business, to me, it's almost like having a baby. And when you have a baby, you can't just be like, oh, I had a baby. You got to feed it. You got to nurture it. You got to share it with the rest of the world. You got to set metrics in place. You got to answer to somebody about what's happening with the baby. So if you don't have someone, then come to this Build a Boss workshop, because it's also going to be a networking opportunity. When two or three are together, we always have to network and figure out what fun it could be if we just manifest more with our joint ventures. Are you ready to be great? Are you ready to be awesome? And if you're saying yes, 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 but I also want you to be protected, because that's one of the things that I do. That's my sweet spot. We all have a sweet spot, and hopefully you can share your sweet spot at this workshop. So if you want more information, just click below and the information is there for you, because we're coming up and we're going to just make this happen, because greater is supposed to be later, but we all know that we have to do more now. So hopefully I'll see you at our next coming workshop. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.